What's up everyone, my name is Joey and in today's video we will be discussing the new play to earn game or metaverse. We will see what it actually is, but it's called Mind Games, guys. Now on depredatory.com they state that Mind Games is an ecosystem of games designed to bring the crypto and NFT world closer. Closer to what? I have no clue, guys, but anyhow, at the heart of our economic process stands the DEX, Decentralized Exchange, guys. That this is one of their cards, it's also a card trading kind of game, and there are a few pros and a couple of cons, guys. And yeah, let's just go through the website here. You can see another like infographic on how the game is going to be built, and it looks a little bit like a MOBA game. That's also something that I want to go into a little bit deeper with you guys later in this video, guys, because let's go to their website. And what do I think of the website, guys? Now the overall visuals and the website, like UI design and graphic design, it looks good, guys, especially when you compare it to all the projects that I have been reviewing in the past recent weeks. Then this project definitely stands out, guys. The website looks good, everything makes sense. Like here's a type of a character, everything moves around a little bit. The background graphic design is done very professionally. Yeah, this character, like I stated before, just it does look good. Okay, the logo also doesn't look bad at all. It makes sense. It's a game logo, okay, so it makes sense for what it is. And if we scroll further down, like there is a sort of design style going throughout the entire website and their entire like community channels, and that is a good thing, guys. I like it because, you know, when something is appealing, they always state like don't judge the book by its cover, but that's nonsense, guys. That's absolutely BS because we all judge. Okay, that's how we pick our girls, that's how we pick our cars, that's how we pick our houses. It's how we pick basically anything at the first sight. Okay, so look definitely is valuable. So I disagree highly with the comment don't judge the book by its cover. So if we are judging the book by its cover, which we're doing now, it does look good, guys. But the thing that I'm a little bit struggling with is like I haven't really learned a lot about the game yet, and they are responsible for doing so in my personal opinion. They're already trying to sell me some stuff, okay? Like they're introducing me their mystery box and they go pretty in depth on what that is. They go about their researcher, that every single player needs to at least own one researcher NFT, because that is basically your character that you can upgrade, and you have a skill tree that I will show you guys a little bit later. So everyone needs one of these researcher NFTs. Then you can also choose for a silver starter pack or a gold starter pack, guys, because that's what's gaming all about in 2022. We need special packs, and we need even special packs, and on top of that we even need exclusive special packs. Like get the F out, guys. This is really what I'm pissed on about, because every single time I see these practices, it's predatory, guys. Okay, when I see a game company doing this, then it already proves me and tells me that they are focused on getting as much money as possible, and that their game environment, or they call it metaverse, will be filled with predatory mechanics in order to grab as much as money as possible from you guys. Okay, so that's the struggle that I'm having. There's a clear difference whenever you have a very passionate nerdy, I always call it nerdy, but I'm a nerd myself, I'm allowed to say that, but it's a difference between a very dedicated nerdy passionate game developers or a predatory team with all these mystery box special pack mechanics, different type of rarities all over the place with these microtransaction predatory mechanics all over. It's basically a jungle filled with mechanics in order to grab as much money as possible from you guys. Okay, they basically want you to go to the bank, fill your pockets with money, and then put you upside down, and then you get what I'm saying. Okay, so I really dislike that approach, because your game looks interesting, but tell us more. Like, what is the game all about? Show us a trailer or on how the PvP mechanics are going to work, or how the player against environment is going to work. But I can't find anything regarded. Also, when I click on the drop down menu box, I want to learn more about the team, because I am an investor, guys. I consider myself a professional serious investor, and therefore I want to learn anything and everything about the team, because I want to make certain who I'm giving my money to. Okay, it sounds absolutely logical in my mind, but you will be surprised how many plebs, yeah, lack of better words, guys, why did I call them plebs, how many people will be investing into teams without knowing the team, which is, yeah, a very bad habit and practice to do so as an investor. You're not really investing if you do that. In my personal opinion, you will be better off playing a slot machine at the casino. I can't find anything regarding the team, and that's an issue, guys, because a team should be transparent. Where's the LinkedIn page? I want to see a direct LinkedIn page, whereas I can click on a certain profile and it will link me to their LinkedIn profile. Okay, the last video I reviewed was, I already forgot about the project name. It looked absolutely shite. It was very bad, like absolutely everything was wrong with it. But the only thing that they did right was their team section, because I saw their real life faces. I couldn't find anything sketchy around these guys. They had like decent experience, and whenever I clicked on the profile, it hyperlinked me towards the LinkedIn profile page, which I could then, dive into a little bit deeper. What companies did they work for in the past recent years? Do they have any experiences in the field that they want to work in now and be dominant in? And I just need to do that, okay? I invest into teams, and the game really comes second because I couldn't care less. But the game should look decent enough for me in order to invest into the team, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I can't find anything regarding that, guys. If I press on the docs, which is basically their white paper, I can't find any team section. It's just bad. I even tried to search into the FAQ. Maybe there's a question like, hey, who is the team behind this? And then, yeah, this is us, guys. You can find more information about who we are in these documents or whatever that might be. But I couldn't find anything, guys. And that's just a bad, tremendous red flag, guys. It's like tremendous red flag. It's the biggest red flag you can have. Everything can look good, but if there's no team or known team, or they don't want to be transparent for any reason whatsoever, there's never a valid reason to not be transparent. In my personal opinion, there are exceptions if your company is based in China and there's a ban on crypto, but regardless, guys, it should not happen. You should be somehow in any way or form or shape, or even a YouTube video about your team, like, hey, this is us. But I can't find anything regarding that, guys. So that is just bad. Now, if we go at the in-game mechanics, we can read a little bit in this book. I like the infographic, to be very honest, or the design sprite, I should say. I like it. Welcome to the Mind Games Arena. In the arena, players can battle 3 vs 3 or 5 vs 5 NFTs against each other. These arena battles will reward in, a token they created, guys, which is called R. Climb the ladder and join the best of the best at the top. Yeah, okay, that's also not really interesting, but the thing that is interesting, let me go back a little bit. The higher you go, the better your rewards and the better chances to be drafted into our future live tournaments. Now, we already saw that this game is going to be highly pay to win, because whoever has the best rarity cards has a more probability of a higher win rate than against someone that has barely any budget to invest into this game. And that player with the bigger wallet will also obtain more rewards, creating an even bigger difference between the normal average Brian against the rich trust fund Brian, if that makes any sense, guys. So I dislike that approach. There's a couple projects that I'm highly excited about, which is Ember Sword, Skyweaver, and Domi Online. And what all these three companies have in common, that the game environment, the playing field, the level playing field as everyone plays in, if that makes sense, is the same. It's the same playing field, okay? So everyone plays on the same field, basically. You can't even pay more than to become better than anyone else. Like, it's a time investment process, whereas you gain a certain reward in a cryptocurrency form. The more time you spend, the more you earn, and I think that should be the case, okay? But with these type of games, yeah, it's also not, I don't know, guys, it's a little bit like, I do like the graphic design once more. Characters look very good as far as I could tell. This is also a little bit bad, guys. Any and every crypto gaming project out there currently these days need to sell lands for whatever reason, guys. It doesn't even matter anymore if it does make sense, yes or no. No, they just want to sell NFTs, but they also want to sell more NFTs in terms of land, and it doesn't really make any sense. Why land? Like, why does this and every single other cryptocurrency blockchain game I've been reviewing lately needs land plots? It's ridiculous. Like, come up with something new, at least, like housing or different types of underwear or pants or whatever it might be, but try to come up with something unique. Why lands? It doesn't make any sense within this environment, because it highly looks like Axie Affinity mechanics, whereas you have certain cards that have certain abilities, and you have to fight these cards with abilities with other people with other cards and other abilities. That's what I'm getting, at least. Mind Games is a suite of play and earn games with DeFi instruments at the core of the game economy. The origins Aurora of Near Protocol. From here onwards, we aim to expand into other chains and regions. Yeah, the text, yeah, I'm a little bit nitpicking, guys, but it should be laid out a little bit better, because I don't know, it should be a comma so it's better readability, or shift all the text on the other side and move the character to the other side so it improves the readability, if that makes any sense. It's just a design point. It's a little bit nitpicking, guys. I do like the character right here. It looks like there has been a lot of work into this project already. The DEX stands at our heart. Well, it's probably a staking mechanism, guys, probably in the research facility. Players Fisk and deposit sell as a form of staking. Who would have thought, guys? While Piero's statue is a form of liquidity providing to receive sell tokens. Yeah, I have an issue with this, guys. It's not really a utility. No one really cares about staking. I mean, I wouldn't if I were you, because if you want to stake, if you really like staking, you can do so like literally everywhere, guys. Staking is the least unique mechanic you can find into a cryptocurrency project or crypto gaming project. Mind Games has a decentralized exchange that is good, probably some royalties that are being deducted. I have no proof of that, but that's just what I assume, to improve their revenue. Usable NFTs, tokens, talents, missions, battles, cookies, and rewards. The development of Mind Games will unveil an immersive real-time strategy game with all the DeFi instruments integrated into the client build. Like, I would have liked to see more information regarding it. Like, how is that going to be implemented? What can we expect with these different game modes and basically this different ecosystem, whereas we can use our cards in a multi-game environment way. It sounds fun in my opinion, but I want to learn more about those mechanics, if that makes sense. But they don't really go in depth, whereas they go pretty in depth into the mystery box. Game modes. Now let's read a little bit more, guys. Collectibles. This is an NFT collectible game. There are 10 sets of 10 unique cards each. So that means there's 100 cards in total as of today. The cards are divided into rarities: smart, intelligent, brilliant, genius, and seventh. I do like it, guys. It's a unique rarity system, and I'm so done with seeing these generic common, rare, uncommon, epic, legendary, mythic, legendary scalings. Like, I'm so done with it. I'm so bored. Whenever I see it, I'm already like, yeah, who the F cares? Like, should I be impressed now? Because I don't really care, but they do it uniquely, guys. I do like that. Let me state that. That's a good point. There are also 10 wild cards that can be used to replace missing cards in the sets. Okay, that's a good mechanic as well. Arena, a place to battle other cards in up to 5 vs 5 matches. Each card has a series of 3 abilities that can be used for either defense, offense, or passive boosts. The winner will be the one with any card left at the end. So yeah, it does make sense. It does sound like a basic generic game mechanic that looks highly like Axie Infinity, okay? Whereas you have to buy a certain NFT creature, an Axie basically. They come with different types of abilities and you have to fight them against other guys with these creatures that also have different abilities. Nothing unique, guys. Nothing that I'm really hyped or excited about, to be very honest. Neuropia, you can grow and upgrade your NFT cards to get better statistics. Okay, that's bad, guys. That's highly paid to win. And earn more rewards to use the entire Minds universe. Construct new buildings, upgrade them, and explore the map. Send your minds on quests and reap the benefits. Yeah, it's a highly pay to win. Also predatory mechanic, because they are trying to be a Axie Infinity type of game. They also try to be a traded collectible type of game. They also try to be, where you can own different land and grow even more revenue. There's token. Like, there's so many different things going on, and I think they're trying a little bit too much. I would have definitely liked if they would focus a little bit more into one direction, and with that diverse themselves from their competitors, if that makes any sense. Because what they're doing currently, it's a highly saturated market, guys. I can stake anywhere. I can buy land anywhere if I want to. I can play these type of game mechanics with these ability cards type of mechanics. Yeah, it's nothing really unique, guys. Now, and I get the argument. There are also a lot of battle royale games out there, like Fortnite. You have PUBG and these other type of battle royale games. They also are basically the same game, but they do it differently and they have different mechanics, and therefore it's a different game. And that could also apply to these type of games. I agree. It could be, but it's just a little bit lazy because the cryptocurrency is new. There's so many more abilities and things you can do with this new technology, and definitely combined with gaming. Then if I only see these Axie Infinity lookalike copies, then I'm like, or these card games. Everyone is coming out with these cards because NFTs are basically always cards these day and age. I'm a little bit bored about it. It's like, come up with something new. Why would I be excited about it when I've already seen it 100 times before? They don't do anything unique, and that's basically the main point that I'm trying to make. Metaverse, as a land owner, again, doesn't make any sense to purchase land in a collectible card game, guys, in my personal opinion, but okay, they have it. Involves investing and upgrading the production of various resources, which in turn are used to unlock more avenues of earning rewards and in-game currencies and developing your territories further. Yeah, it's a highly pay-to-win mechanic. I highly dislike it, guys. This is your researcher, this is basically your player, and it does look a little bit interesting. Nothing too in-depth, like, there's a little bit of a skill tree, but nothing to write home about, guys. I like the Path of Exile in-depth mechanic, okay? Maybe that's a little bit too much to expect for these type of games, but I like a game that is very in-depth, but yeah, it's a little bit of a skill tree, nothing too much, nothing to, like I said it before, to write home about. So everyone needs a researcher NFT, which is also a little bit of my concern, because what about the free-to-play players, guys? I think they always need a gate open for free-to-play players to be able to enjoy that game, because free-to-play players can turn into pay-to-play players, and that's essentially what you want in order for your gaming company to grow revenue. Okay, so you need to make money, so I get it. On with Near, Pixel Rap, and Aurora. Okay, that is fine. Want to find out more? Well, I want to look at their Discord channel real quick. And what I always look for in a community Discord channel is I want to try to dive into the mindset of the team members behind a certain project, guys, because we can already digest what is going on. It's a little bit of social engineering, guys, if that makes any sense, because if you understand what type of messages they want to communicate with their audience, you can also social engineer and dive into the mindset what they're trying to do. Are they only trying to sell and shill their token or project? Then that's a little bit of a tremendous red flag, okay? But if they're like sharing their game development and they're really passionate about their game and their project and they want to tell you guys about it, then we can understand a little bit more and lean more towards the fact that they might be these very dedicated, passionate game developers. So I always like to see that. Whereas if I can only learn more about when the upcoming NFT sale is, then I'm a little bit skeptical, guys. So usually there's a devlog or development section, but I can't find it anywhere on this Discord. So I can only look at the announcement tab, guys. So this is quite important. We are implementing changes regarding how the research facility works. Okay, that's a little bit of a game update. I like that. Mind Games Chapter 1, it's also good. Now this is where I dislike it, guys. Hello researchers. As I promised, we will start with a few community airdrops. Airdrops, like, yeah, it's just, I dislike it, guys. I don't like it. Your mission was a success. Yeah, this is also regarding airdrop. Also bad, guys. Another airdrop message. This is a new mission, which is also, yeah, a sort of contest. Also not interesting, guys. Airdrops, not interesting. Contests, giveaways, or anything on that regard is not interesting. Multiple dates regarding their NFT sales or any sale regarding their NFT or token is not interesting, guys. So I really hope that we won't see a lot of those regarding our 1000 Discord airdrop. Again, regard the airdrop, it's becoming really bad, guys. Sell price chart, also not regard a in-game update. Also regard the sell token. This is another airdrop and a giveaway post. This is also, yeah, this is so bad, guys. This is absolutely shite. And I'm so disappointed about it because everything looked pretty decent. There's no teams. I wouldn't invest in this project regardless. Let's say there was a very transparent team, then it looked pretty good because the game assets looked nice. The overall UI and graphic design just looks professional, looks on point. The game mechanics, yeah, okay, looks a little bit generic, but could be very fun, okay? Axie Infinity is very popular. So who tells me or you that this game can't be popular, okay? If the mechanics are good, if the gameplay is good, then that is king because gameplay is king and therefore a game has a chance of success. But if we can't find anything regarding the team and if we dive into their announcements and we can only learn more about airdrops and giveaways, who the hell gives an F, guys? I really can't be bothered regard giveaways, regard airdrops, regard the shilling tokens. I couldn't care less. And that's all they announced, guys. Like there's like what, 7, 8, between like 7 or 10 or 15 announcements made in total in the entire 7 months, and everything has been regard airdrops. Let's say 98% has been regard giveaways and airdrops, guys. Really bad. I really have a big issue with that. Maybe official links will show us a very nice transparent page hyperlink towards their LinkedIn page. That would be very nice, but of course not, guys. This is just very bad. Yeah, no absolute way in order for me to backtrack or learn more about the members working on this project. So why on earth would I or you invest your hard-earned money into people you have not a single clue about who these people are in a very sketchy, shady jungle called the cryptocurrency environment, guys? Why on earth would you compound your risk into putting your money into an unknown world and then just hope for the best? Like, it sounds stupid and it is stupid, okay? So don't do that, guys. And that is basically it. Mind games, guys. Should you invest? Well, you should always do your own research, guys, because that is the most important aspect of my channel, basically, because you should always do your own thing, guys. I'm just a guy with an opinion, and my opinion is that you should not invest any money in this project because, yeah, the team is not known and anything screams cash grab. Also, guys, the whole approach is a little bit predatory, like silver packs, special packs, gold start pack, mystery box packs. Like, who the hell cares, guys? Teach us and tease us more about your game and why it's so unique and why it will blow any competitor in the field away. I want to learn more about that. That gets me excited if I read about that, okay? Alongside with like team members that are very passionate, open on who they are. They have like great history at working at Windows, Blizzard, Activision, or The Sims. You get the idea, okay? I want to know more about the team members. They don't have to be the A team that I just listed. They can have like generic experiences. I'm totally fine with that. I just want to know more about them, and I at least want to know who they are so they can potentially be held accountable if something goes wrong in the near future. The team is not transparent, so it doesn't really make up for the design, because the design looks okay, guys. Like, I have nothing to say regard that. The design looks okay. The UI design looks professional. Overall, the game characters look professional. The website looks professional, but everything else is basically pretty shit, guys. But remember, be a leader in the space and do not be a sheep. And I also want to wish everyone today Eid Mubarak for our Muslim fellow watchers, guys. Peace out and see you in the next video.